my name is Crystal. I'm 50 this year in September. I'm a 50-year-old woman. I have 4 children, Andrew, David, Anthony and Rebecca. This is Anthony, who is a spitting image of me, and he is 12. He's 13 in December, and he's adopted, and I haven't seen him in over 6 years. My daughter Rebecca, who's had a baby and has been pregnant at 16, I haven't seen properly since she was 6 years old. My life is hell. I was nearly put in prison for a crime I didn't commit, and I've been down in Chatham 10 years, and 10 years of my life with my children has been stolen, ruined, destroyed, and I have to go on. 10 years is a long time without seeing your daughter properly. When she was 6, Tony I didn't see go to nursery, school or anything. I was told to learn to live without my children, and I've had to. What I'm showing you now is evidence. 6 to 10 years worth of evidence against these monsters that stole my child away from me. These are diaries of what has happened to me on a daily basis. Now I've got one that goes right back to 2008, which is 10 years ago, when I went to live at Victoria Road to come down and escape the abuse I was getting in Gloucester. I met a man who was introduced to me by my son called Carl he met David at the Medway Maritime Hospital, because David went up there and met this man. David introduced him to me, and David said, "Can you look after my mum, please? She's alone in the flat all day, she gets depressed." And this man proceeded to not look after me, to take the mickey, to use me, abuse me and hurt my cats. Now, why I write diaries is because you write down what has happened to you, and I can tell you the last time that I actually saw that gentleman with his bottles of wine that made out I was so ugly he couldn't sleep with me unless he was drunk. And when 3 men above his flat are laughing, when this man probably was pretending he was drunk in his own flat, takes a small saw out, says, "Oh, look at those teeth," and these 3 men are listening to him trying to make love to me, because I'm afraid he never could, and that is domestic violence. I've gone to domestic violence agencies, I've gone to the police, but they don't do anything, so you have to protect yourself and look after yourself, I'm afraid. But they're still doing it to me, pretending I'm Carl's dog and I'm not his property, and I don't write the diary anymore because I'm a woman. And on one occasion they dressed me up like a neighbour, took the mickey out of me, and that neighbour's gone now, but they're still continuing it. On the 7th of September 16, Carl texted me this morning, fairly early. So Carl texted me, not Beverly, not Gail, me. The communal cleaner is here just after Carl has left. 10:25 a.m. He smoked on the balcony and Les was showing on his tobacco pouch. I collected a parcel from Gail. She said, "See you later." Carl had 2 cups of coffee and talked about sleeping over in my flat. He had a shit in my toilet. I had phone calls whilst he was in my flat. I didn't answer them. Soft ice cream van just leaving. He hugged me and went, "Ugh." The usual bollocks, lol. And I put, Karen thinks Karen the cleaner is fit. Because it upset me, he actually said that. On Monday the 5th of September, my dad Derek's 71st birthday today. Andrew and I went up to my parents yesterday and gave him his presents, a box of Cadbury's biscuits and a bottle of port. We blew up some balloons at the end of Dorrell Gardens and one yellow balloon exploded. A man came out bearded like the KFC man and was moaning, but it was an accident. Jennifer, my mother, answered the door and Andrew went in first. Dad was sat down in animal pyjama bottoms and a green and white vest. Mum had brought him a talking blood pressure monitor for his birthday. Mine and Andrew's blood pressure was normal. Mum and Dad's are both high. I had scrambled eggs for dinner and beans. I had messages. Robert, 48, he says he is. I was washing Andrew's clothes. My gums are stinging. Andrew cooked me rice last night and I'm dry in the mouth. And that is my writing. It's not Carl's, it's not the neighbours', it's not my mum and dad's, and it's not my son's, it's mine. And I think at the moment I've got one that goes back to 2012 when I was living at Victoria Road, number 55, before David came down from Gloucestershire to live in my bedsit, which has no bedroom in it, where the council said that it was okay for David to sleep in here with his mother, when in fact it wasn't. It's actually illegal, because I'm a woman and David's a male. On the 27th of February 2012, yesterday all of us spent indoors. Nothing to write home about. Dad did say he would take me to the pet shop at the Elm Centre, but he didn't. We had a Sainsbury's delivery and Mum answered the door to it and Dad and I helped her take the stuff down the stairs. Dad had got canned foods, which was heavy. The milkman comes, but he didn't order, the things I ordered didn't come. No Mickey Mouse tin biscuits and today no Kellogg's cereal or crisps. Mum's got an appointment at the Medway Maritime Hospital, Jennifer Trower, on Wednesday for her osteoporosis check. It's near the chapel apparently. I've got a doctor's appointment at 3:20 on Friday. That's the only one I could get, and my depression tablets have run out. Great, everyone else gets priority treatment. I just get forgotten about. This has been going on for nearly 10 years. Never mind, keep smiling, they'll all trip up one day. Well, Dad wasn't going out today, so I asked if we could go to the pet shop. And that's my writing in 2012. I've got 10 to 15 diaries all over this flat. Like I said, they go back to 2008 when I was allegedly raped by the Command House pub. And it's all piles of evidence against these animals.